Did you know that some of the tiniest animals on Earth today once had ancestors that were larger than life? From car-sized armadillos with deadly tail clubs to piranhas that could chomp through turtle shells, these prehistoric beasts were on a whole other level compared to their modern-day counterparts. Imagine you're swimming in a river 9 million years ago in what is now Argentina. Suddenly, you feel a sharp pain as a massive set of jaws clamps down on your leg. You've just become the latest victim of the mega piranha, a monstrous fish that makes modern-day piranhas look like guppies. Today, the red-bellied piranha is the largest species of piranha, reaching up to 50 centimeters in length. But that's nothing compared to the mega piranha, which could grow to a jaw-dropping 95 to 128 centimeters. This prehistoric beast was up to 4 times the size of its modern-day counterparts. But size wasn't the only thing that made the mega piranha a formidable predator. This giant fish also had an incredibly powerful bite force, 4 times stronger than that of today's piranhas. With jaws like that, it's no wonder that the mega piranha was able to hunt a wide variety of prey, including turtles, armored fish, and possibly even large mammals that ventured too close to the water's edge. However, despite its fearsome reputation, the mega piranha may not have been a pure carnivore. Like other members of the Cerasalidae family, it's possible that this supersized fish supplemented its diet with plant matter, making it an omnivore. Unfortunately for the mega piranha, its reign of terror came to an end around 6 million years ago, when it went extinct. The exact reasons for its demise are still a mystery, but it's possible that changes in climate or competition from other predators played a role. Today, the legacy of the mega piranha lives on in the form of its smaller but still fearsome descendants. Modern-day piranhas may not be as big as their prehistoric ancestors, but they're still a force to be reckoned with in the rivers and lakes of South America. Next up is an arthropod of monstrous proportions, the Arthropleura or giant millipede. This enormous creature stretches an astonishing 8.8 feet in length and weighs a hefty 50 kilograms. To put that into perspective, the Arthropleura was 27 times wider than the giant African millipede, the largest millipede species alive today. It's hard to imagine a millipede the size of a small car, but during the Carboniferous period, high atmospheric oxygen levels allowed arthropods like the Arthropleura to grow to these jaw-dropping sizes. Despite its intimidating appearance, the Arthropleura was likely a gentle giant. Based on the lack of fossilized jaws, scientists believe that this massive millipede was an herbivore, content to munch on the abundant vegetation of its time. Its size alone would have been enough to deter most predators. But the Arthropleura also had another trick up its sleeve, a durable exoskeleton that provided excellent protection against any would-be attackers. The Arthropleura may be long extinct, but its legacy lives on as one of the largest terrestrial invertebrates to ever exist. It's a reminder of a time when the Earth was a very different place, and the creatures that roamed its surface were unlike anything we can imagine today. Imagine looking up into the sky 305 million years ago and seeing a sight that would make even the bravest adventurer's heart skip a beat. A dragonfly-like insect with a wingspan of 2.3 feet soaring overhead. This is Meganeura, one of the largest flying insects to ever exist. At a time when atmospheric conditions were vastly different from today, with higher oxygen levels and a lack of flying vertebrate predators, insects like Meganeura were able to grow to sizes that seem impossible by modern standards. But Meganeura wasn't even the biggest of these prehistoric giants. That title belongs to Meganeuropsis, the largest known insect of all time. With a wingspan of 2.5 feet and a weight comparable to a modern-day crow, Meganeuropsis was a sight to behold. It's hard to imagine an insect the size of a small dog flying through the air, but during the Carboniferous period, it was a reality. Both Meganeura and Meganeuropsis belong to the extinct order Meganisoptera, a group of ancient insects that reach sizes far beyond anything we see today. These giant dragonfly-like creatures ruled the skies, likely preying on smaller insects and even small amphibians. Next animal on our list is Enhydriodonomensis, the giant otter of the prehistoric world. Today, the largest living otters, known as giant otters, can reach the size of large dogs. But even these impressive creatures would have been no match for Enhydriodonomensis. This ancient otter was a true behemoth, measuring up to 8.5 feet long and weighing over 200 kilograms. That's larger than a modern-day lion. Enhydriodonomensis was part of the Enhydriodon genus, which contains the largest known otters to have ever lived. But what makes this particular species stand out is its potential lifestyle. Based on an analysis of oxygen isotope ratios, scientists believe that Enhydriodon omensis may have been a terrestrial hunter and scavenger rather than a purely aquatic predator like its modern-day counterparts. This theory is supported by the giant otter's fearsome dentition. With bone-crushing jaws and potent canines, Enhydriodon omensis had the tools necessary to take down a wide variety of prey, both in and out of the water. It's possible that this giant otter hunted anything from fish and turtles to small mammals, and even juvenile hippos or crocodiles. The idea of a giant terrestrial otter stalking the African landscape is a fascinating one, and it highlights just how much diversity there has been in the otter lineage over time, from the small, playful otters we know today to the massive land-dwelling Enhydriodon omensis. These incredible animals have adapted to a wide range of ecological niches. Next comes Palearctomys, the giant squirrel of the ancient world. Today, most squirrels are small, agile creatures that scamper up trees and bury acorns, but there are exceptions, like the marmot, which can weigh up to 11 kilograms. However, even the mighty marmot would have been dwarfed by Palearctomys, which was twice the size of the largest squirrels alive today. This giant ground squirrel was similar in size to a large beaver, but with a lighter build that allowed it to move more easily through its forest habitat. It's hard to imagine a squirrel the size of a small dog, but during the Pliocene epoch, it was a reality. So what did this supersized squirrel eat to maintain its impressive size? Based on its dental morphology and the diets of modern-day ground squirrels, scientists believe that Palearctomys likely fed on a variety of vegetation, including grasses, herbs, roots, and flowers. It may have also opportunistically consumed eggs and insects when available. The existence of Palearctomys highlights the incredible diversity of squirrels throughout history. From the tiny acrobatic squirrels we know today to the massive ground-dwelling giants of the past, these rodents have adapted to a wide range of ecological niches and environments. Sixth animal on our list is Kumimanu biseye, the mega penguin of the ancient world. Today, the emperor penguin reigns supreme as the largest living penguin species, weighing in at an impressive 45 kilograms. But even the mighty emperor would have been dwarfed by Kumimanu biseye, which weighed as much as 3 emperor penguins combined. This colossal bird was a true giant of its time, possibly rivaling or even exceeding the emperor penguin in height. But Kumimanu biseye wasn't the only mega penguin to have ever lived. Another contender for the title of largest penguin was Palaeologiptus klekowski, which stood an astonishing 6.6 feet tall. That's taller than most humans. It's hard to imagine a bird that size waddling along the shoreline, but during the Paleocene epoch, it was a reality. Based on their large bodies and the diets of modern-day penguins, scientists believe that megapenguins like Kumimanu biseye and Palaeologiptus klekowski likely fed on a variety of marine prey, including krill, squid, and fish. Some researchers even speculate that these giant birds may have been able to take down larger prey, like small sharks or dolphins. The existence of megapenguins like Kumimanu biseye and Palaeologiptus klekowski is a proof of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. From the tiny, adorable penguins we know today to the towering giants of the past, these flightless birds have adapted to a wide range of ecological niches and environments. Seventh and last one is Doedicurus, the giant armadillo of the prehistoric world. Today, armadillos are known for their small size and impressive armor, but their ancient relative, Doedicurus, was a different beast entirely. This massive creature was part of a group called the Glyptodonts, which were a clade of large, heavily armored armadillos that roamed the Americas during the Pleistocene epoch. Doedicurus was one of the largest Glyptodonts to have ever lived, weighing in at a staggering 2.6 tons and measuring 11.8 feet long from nose to tail. That's about the size of a small rhino. But what really set Doedicurus apart was its weaponry. This giant armadillo had a large spike-tail club that it could swing with incredible force. Scientists estimate that Doedicurus could whip its tail at speeds of up to 25 miles per hour, delivering a blow that would have been devastating to any predator or rival. It's thought that this tail club may have also been used in mating displays or territorial disputes. Despite its massive size and formidable defenses, Doedicurus was not invincible. This giant armadillo was preyed upon by fearsome predators like Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat, as well as early humans. However, Doedicurus was no easy meal. Its flexible spine allowed it to pivot quickly, and it may have even been able to stand on its hind legs to deliver powerful blows with its front claws. These giant creatures aren't just impressive in stature, they were also remarkably adapted to their environments with unique features like bone-crushing jaws, spiked tail clubs, and durable exoskeletons that allowed them to thrive in a world filled with danger and competition. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the amazing animals that once roamed our planet, be sure to subscribe to Jurassic Depths and turn on notifications. We've got plenty more incredible stories to share. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.